remember how the thing goes. Hey guys.
It was
Hi.
whatever. Hello.
So I can say it again, but it's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
A pretty hot, spicy minute. Yeah.
Spot year.
Yeah. It's been
A
probably
year
well
since
over a
recording.
year, I think.
Mhm.
Man, it's been a while, but we're working on coming back.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
It's more on my case.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely on both of us, but it was just hard to get back into the groove once you get out of it.
Yeah. I mean, so guys, it was guys and gals.
Boys and
It was
girls,
very
children,
stressful
men,
during the time of recording.
women.
There was a lot of stuff going on,
Yeah.
especially mm, for me in a way. I had school
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I had work and
Yeah,
all
see, I
that
didn't
stuff.
have school. I was just a college dropout. I'm just kidding. I didn't go to
You didn't
college.
go, so
You
you're
can't be a dropout if you never go.
exactly. Um, but it was sort of weird at the time. Like we try to set up schedules not to upload every single day
Yeah,
to
yeah.
relieve some stress, but even still, it was kind of weird to have a set schedule. Um,
Yeah, because again, this is something we wanted to do for fun.
yeah.
Again.
All the Mirror's Edges though that were edited and all that
By me,
put
yours
back on,
truly, baby.
those were just already there
Huh?
before anything. Like the Mirror's Edge series is done.
Yeah, I have the final episode, which
Yeah, yeah,
I'm probably gonna upload it today. Honestly,
yeah. Okay,
I
okay.
kind of want to go home and edit it
Yeah, yeah,
since you want to play League so bad.
yeah.
You don't want to
So,
play with me anymore, and you hate me, and you absolutely despise my guts. But that's
so
fine.
during this pandemic, quarantine and all that
Yeah, yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
uh, it was back in March.
It was March.
It was March.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's October.
yeah, I know.
Whew, that's crazy to think about.
So I started quarantine back in March 17th, 18, and
7 months. That was 7 months.
yeah, yeah.
That just hit me, dude.
Um, so during that whole thing, uh, pretty much I was going through stressful times as well.
Mhm.
That's why I couldn't. That's my pretty much
Yeah,
explanation on
which is
why
reasonable too. People go through that, you know.
I.
You definitely don't want to force something you don't want to do upon yourself.
Yeah, for me it was starting quarantine. Um, I'm just trying to piece it
Find the
together
words. Yeah, yeah,
because my job closed down
yeah.
until further notice, which then a couple months later they fully closed it, which means I lost my job.
Hmm.
And I also had that stress of like it like before it like officially closed down,
Yeah.
it was a couple months till they were like thinking, "Oh, are we going to close?" So it was like I was tying in together if I was going to keep my job and
Yeah.
just stress, and I just wanted to big chill and
Hmm.
play games, keep my mind off everything.
Which you have been
Yeah,
pretty big chilling.
I don't know how I'm gonna get back into work, but I did take a class during quarantine, a psychology class. That one helped me out a bit to better understand,
What
and
people? What is psychology
just
class for?
it's for how your mind works.
How your mind works?
How certain people view different things in a way. It
Yeah.
just teaches you the different basics on how your brain functions and all that, and
Mm.
which was a pretty decent class
Yeah, sounds
to
boring.
take. Yeah. So, but before I took that class, that was in the middle of quarantine. In the beginning, I was going through. I'm a type of person who has anxiety and nervous problems, and I can't really express it well, so I just shut myself out,
Mm.
even from talking to good old Robert
Yep.
over here.
Hurts me.
Um, I do talk to him at times whenever I'm like, you know what, I need to talk to someone,
Yeah.
which has, I feel like I've grown more on that. I was very enclosed on everything and thinking I would be a burden to people,
Mm.
which eventually during quarantine, I've eventually learned to just express myself more,
Mm.
which I feel like you could definitely see the change in my expressing. Like, I tell you
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
more now.
He went through a whole anime arc in like the span of 7 months, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, um, couple things happen, good things, bad things happen during this pandemic. So obviously bad thing being I lost my job. Um, Lost the relationship. I guess I could put it out there.
Yeah.
Um, so,
It's been
but
troubling times indeed.
yeah,
A lot of people have their own things they've been going through with this.
yeah, that's
This
why
pandemic.
I'm glad to express here in the podcast that like everyone has their own thing that they're going through because
Definitely.
I was worried about money
Yeah.
issues and all that stuff, but some good things came in. I did get some money through the unemployment thing. There was a stimulus check. I built up so much money from working as well.
Oh yeah,
So I
he
had
was rich.
I have a lot
He
of
was
money to
daddy.
I didn't buy any figures, but I bought a new. So being the good news is I got myself a pretty decent gaming setup, a new laptop, a monitor, um, new Wi-Fi. I have way better connection on
Mhm.
Wi-Fi now, and I eventually got a cat in this whole thing.
Yeah, thankfully she's asleep right
Yeah,
now.
she's asleep
Cause we did try to
underneath my
record an
desk.
episode right now, but
Yeah, it was sort of a test run because
mhm.
we,
We wanted to
be-
see how the
yeah,
Elgato was faring in the new laptop
yeah,
because
I mean, it worked perfect. I got to boost everything to max best quality
it looked
because
fantastic.
it was beautiful. But since it's a very old Elgato still, it did those one jump cuts
You
that
guys are probably
you
familiar with
guys,
them.
yeah, they would
Where
know.
it looks like they hit their elbow on the side of the desk and their
Yeah,
entire nervous
yeah,
system
yeah.
just
So we just right now we bought a new Elgato.
yeah.
So that should
So
come in
hopefully we're
pretty
bringing
soon.
better quality content,
Exactly. Yeah.
better everything because we really want to come back in this thing, full force because again, this is something we've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's something I still always wanted to do like no matter how much time passed. It's just a good pastime. It's fun. I love editing. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad Mayor taught me how to because if he didn't, he would have to edit everything.
Wasn't that how it was
That was
in
the
the
plan
beginning?
originally, because I wasn't gonna be a part of this. Remember, you're like I'm gonna be Marytown Game, and then you can come on whenever you would like
Yeah.
to. And
That's how it was.
yeah,
But
and
then
then
I was like, he's a really great
I
addition.
need you.
I was like, he's a really great addition. I need to have
Yeah, he
him.
started kissing my Hobbit feet, and he was like, "Please, please, God." No, I'm just kidding. He didn't do that, but I wish he did. It would have made me feel good. You can start
Hmm.
now if you want.
No, I'm set.
All right.
I'm set here. I don't want to move the mic.
Yeah, I don't want to move you. This feels pretty comfortable on my groin.
I got a new bed as well.
Yeah, Mayor
Holy crap.
basically got
Yeah.
everything because of all the fat stacks of cash he's got hoarding up like a
I
like a
sort of
little
had
dragon.
to
He's just hoarding his gold.
treat myself because there was no way I was going to
And
get
treat
through
yourself, you
everything.
did.
And
Treating
treat.
yourself
I
is an
got a new car as
understatement, you
well.
fucking king.
I got a new car. And my new car is way better than my
You
truck
like
because
overthrew a democracy. You just took all their money and you're like, all right, I'm gonna treat myself.
because I don't know if you guys knew about my truck. I'm
It was
pretty
awful. It
sure
was
I
terrible.
probably brought
It was
my
terrible. It was
truck.
awful. It was poopy. It was garbage.
My truck, it was a good truck
No.
if it were to work properly.
That's in other words, was good.
Like, I guess it was cool to
yeah,
have.
until it shut off in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a issue. I
Until it
did
felt like
look into
20,000
it.
smog checks.
Yeah, it was that was a stressful vehicle to have for
Definitely.
3 years.
I wouldn't have wanted. I had an Audi, and the Audi I had was old.
Yeah.
It was an old fart. So when I was like driving it around, and it was so annoying to maintain it, I was like, I'm gonna sell this bitch. I'm selling it.
Yeah.
And I sold it immediately.
Yep. So, but during this whole thing, I've been just big chilling, and uh, I played Animal Crossing when that
Oh,
came
who
out.
didn't? Everybody played
Yeah,
Animal Crossing. I'm
as
sure
soon
all
as
of
it
you can relate.
released.
You're like, yeah, I played Animal Crossing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody played Animal Crossing.
Yep.
And we're talking in the test episode how we probably are gonna showcase our talents or something.
Yeah.
Because it would be fun.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, people who make Let's Plays of Animal Crossing, it's a little boring.
Yeah. It gets eventually boring
Yeah,
because
eventually.
there's not
I mean,
much.
when the game first came out, I was like, oh,
Oh
shit,
yeah, yeah,
look at
yeah,
him pick
yeah.
those fucking weeds.
I know.
But I
So
was like, never mind, this is fucking boring.
yeah.
But it's cool. It was pretty chill. So now I don't know. Do you feel like we're like near the end of the pandemic? You feel like the end is coming near? Cause honestly,
I have no clue
yeah, I don't.
at this point because
I
I thought
this
the
would
end.
end in like
Yeah, I
August or
know. Like
something.
3 months ago, I thought it was gonna end.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you can stop.
Yeah,
You stop.
I know.
It got out of hand, and I was like, great. Now I have to wear this stupid mask to all my jobs, and I gotta wear it everywhere.
Yeah, and then so yesterday I hit up good old Robert over here
It's me.
saying I just wanna record and it just felt it just because editing has always been a part of my life
Mm-hmm.
for years. Back in high school,
Not mine though.
back in middle school, I've always knew how to edit and wanted to create content. I used to have other channels, but those
Please go
ones,
check them out.
hell no.
I'll
Those ones are
link them in the
terrible.
description. Please
Ah,
check.
fuck.
You better delete them fucking channels.
But I use them just to watch videos now.
Okay. Well, everybody else can see them too.
Bruh.
If you guys see his oldest one, you should see his GTA video.
Oh
that
my
one's
God.
my favorite
Oh my
video.
god. Those ones are so terrible.
Those are my favorite.
But like I used to like to edit a lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
And I still do. Editing has always been a
fun.
part of my thing.
So
I don't
has
know why I
been-
don't.
so is YouTube. Honestly, it's always like been a major thing in your life. I feel that you've always wanted. Because I remember even in high school.
Yeah.
High school, you were like, I gotta record my
Freshman.
Terraria. Yeah, freshman too. So
That
it was
was
a long time. You're like, I gotta go
That was
record
like 6 years ago.
Terraria and my Pokemon battles. I was like, you sit there
Oh my
recording on your
God.
phone, your
Yeah.
DS. I was like, oh, he's so fucking
And I have my
cool. He has a
computer
YouTube
transferred
channel.
my Minecraft Let's
Oh,
Play.
he's so fucking epic with his Minecraft channel. But yeah, it's always been like a huge part of his life, and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. I want a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, I just wish I could dedicate it. Like,
Which you fucking can now.
yeah.
You fucking better. You
So,
ain't doing shit but playing
I've
League.
eventually started liking League of Legends.
Oh yeah.
The grind started about.
Obsessed. He's obsessed. It's awful. It's
Okay,
terrible.
so
no, every time I come
no,
here,
no, no.
you don't answer the door because
Hold
you're
up.
playing fucking League.
Hold up. Hold up. I think it's been over a month now
Awful.
that I've gotten into League of Legends. I was like level 6, and now I'm like level 49,
I don't know.
and that's a pretty high up
I wouldn't
thing.
know, guys. Everybody in the
I
audience was
dedicate.
like, wow,
I did.
incredible.
I dedicate like 7 hours.
You get the patent in Owen Wilson. Wow.
7 to 9 hours a day playing League.
Yeah, that's his part-time job.
But League is so fun. I find it fun because I play with another person on
You
it.
can't fucking edit videos, though, can you? I swear, dude. If we're like recording and you're like, I can't edit a video today. I'm gonna
play
come around.
League.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Dude.
Yeah.
I'll be like, that's it, bro. I'm walking the country road. But even if we didn't have a YouTube channel like together, I always plan on making one myself.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that we got to make one together.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot more fun that way.
So, here's the thing now.
All right, what's the thing, baby? Sweetie,
You
babe?
have a really.
Yeah, what's up, babe? Babe.
I wanna get a really good job to have like stable full time
Stable
and all
income,
that.
Yeah. Because right now he's still riding the government's pockets because
Exactly.
unemployment.
But as soon as that starts happening, we have that plan, I guess. Like, I don't know if, like, to move in together.
Yeah, yeah.
And when that happens, that's sort of like I think that'll be a motivational boost in my
Yeah, because I'm
sort
gonna
of way
bust
because
into your
you'll be
room every
there.
day. I'll be like, you fucking play
Do
League in
you
here, you
fucking
stupid,
edit?
you stinky little goblin. What are you
Exactly,
doing?
exactly.
I'm just playing
I'm
League.
playing
I'm just
League.
you can put a lock on your door. You can put like 10 locks. You're like, let me in.
Get out of here. No, but
Oh, dude, I just
that
thought
does
our
seem
cats
cool.
are gonna be homies.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, you better neuter yours, you little
Oh yeah.
slut of a cat.
So I got my cat. She's just a little over 6 months now.
Yeah.
I got her about 2 months
She's
ago.
getting so big.
She was a little baby.
She's a little babby. I could squish her with my pinkies if I wanted.
Yeah, I love her. I still have Elmo, the dog I used to have
Yeah,
in my
but we
room.
chopped off his 2 legs, so.
And threw him in the garage.
Threw him in the garage. We just like
He's
shut
just
him in the
there.
dark. Yeah, he's just sitting there.
In the
Collecting
dark,
dust
no
and,
food,
like, flies.
no water.
Sometimes he like I hear him wailing, but it's fine. It's whatever.
I think that's just his last gasp
Yeah,
of air.
I thought he was just laughing, so I was like a little confused. Like, what's so funny?
Like, oh, he loves the garage.
We gotta stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been chill.
He's all good.
Don't worry. We haven't cut all his legs off. It's just one, so he's still fine.
But my cat is Nala. That's her
she's
name.
tiny and annoying,
She's
and
a
she
little
runs
baby.
around.
Yeah.
So we apologize in advance if you hear in the background of the videos.
I feel
pretty
like we
loud.
could find times where she goes to sleep.
Yeah, like right now she's asleep.
Yeah, right now.
If she
she's
wasn't
slumped
asleep right now,
here.
you'd be hearing. Dunk, dunk, dunk,
Yeah,
dunk.
you'd hear a bell ringing and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. In the test episode, she was
Oh yeah, she was
she
rummaging.
was probably 70%.
Got that zoomies.
It's annoying, and then she
Yeah.
immediately fell asleep. So I
Yep.
was like, "Cool, thanks, thank you for that. I appreciate it."
So I pretty much explained
Asshole.
most of my thing.
Yeah.
If you wanna start
Well,
your side,
I mean,
on everything.
I didn't really do anything. My side of what? What's the
Like-
story here that I gotta go with?
Like you could tell about anything since it's a podcast about our lives, pretty much. Like you could talk about, you moving out.
Oh, I
New
did move
job.
out. Actually, a lot happened during this pandemic.
Mhm.
A lot more than I thought about.
Yeah,
Um, Because I used to live with my mom, but I moved out with my mom and I moved in with my sister because she has a gigantic house and they gave me the master bedroom and I'm big chilling with my cat, so it's pretty chill. For all of my unemployment, since I spent all my 3 months just straight up playing Animal Crossing, literally nothing else. I was sitting there collecting fat like a little slob, and I was just playing Animal Crossing, and I was collecting unemployment, but my unemployment didn't hit until like after I got my job, because some people, like, when they filed, they wouldn't give them the unemployment immediately. I had to wait like months after I filed, and then they finally gave it to me, and I had over 10 grand, and so I used all of it, and I just paid off my car,
yeah.
and I put the rest in my savings. So now I paid off my car. I got a place for my sister and her family, but I mean it's basically my own because they're never home, and that's basically it. I quit my job at Shake Shack finally. I'm no longer in the food business. I'm working at the airport now, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
And I'm a little scared to say anything about the airport because
I feel it.
after all the training I just went through, they're like, if you say fucking one thing you shouldn't, we're gonna come and we're gonna find you and we're gonna slit your throat. I'm like, okay, I won't say anything.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm not
So
gonna
you
say
just
anything.
work at the airport.
Yeah, I just
No.
work at the airport now, so hopefully I get better income than fast food business.
Yeah.
But that's basically all that's been happening in my life. You guys saw I uploaded 2 more videos. One was a Mirror's Edge one, and then the other one was it just no, and then the other one was Steven Universe.
Mhm.
I uploaded 2 videos, but those were recorded a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like we
Which
still
is
have,
why there was no explanation
yeah,
or anything.
yeah, that's why they just showed up. We just
Yeah.
had the episodes, and I don't remember why I did that. I feel like you told me you're like,
I told you could post if
Yeah,
you wanted to
I remember
because
you're
you
like,
wanted.
you're like, I'm thinking of coming back, and I was like, don't fucking play with me, bro. I'll
Yeah.
go edit a video right now, and then I edited a video and I uploaded it.
Yeah, and you just had the feeling, the urge to edit a
Mhm.
video, and you're like, I'll
Because I
do
remember
it.
how fun it was. It was fun
Yeah.
editing, and I'm probably gonna edit the last episode of Mirror's Edge and upload that. So that's probably gonna go up soon.
We're just more waiting on the Elgato now to
yeah.
officially
yeah.
start
Now it's
recording.
definitely just the Elgato and
Podcasts
then
are
comes in.
fun to do, which is why for
Yeah.
doing it.
Plus, they're pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
It's easy to explain everything that's happened.
Yeah, which is why that's why you said to do the podcast
Mm-hmm.
because we were explaining it in the test video and we were like, like
Yeah.
I felt it and then I was like, I'm so glad he felt it as
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
that
No, it was definitely a vibe through the
there's
whole room.
no there's no way we're ruining this gameplay
Yeah,
with
no, I don't want to do that. I
with
really not
our
in my
sad
favorite
sappy
game. Not with my favorite game. No, I'm not. I'm
sad
definitely not gonna do
sappy
that next time.
story and all that.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to hear that.
I mean, yeah, everyone felt it.
Yeah. So
Maybe that's why Nala was rummaging
yeah,
around.
probably. Yeah,
She's like,
it was a
let me
sign. She's
ruin
like,
it.
Stop!
Let me
Stop
ruin
recording!"
it.
So yeah, that's all that's happened with us. Honestly, that as far as an explanation goes, that's basically it. Was just burnout, basically.
Yeah.
But thankfully we're all good up.
Yeah, we didn't. We're
Mayor's
not sick.
got hours and hours of leagues in his belt, so I think he's fine now.
Yeah.
I think he's a little more situated to the whole situation, so I think it's okay now. I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, I've sort of lost all my anxious nervousness just recently because I was going through stuff.
A difficult time, tough time.
Yeah. Yeah, just recently it was just something came up and
Yeah,
I just couldn't handle it, but
was
Shadow is always here for me
mm-hmm.
because he's been my best friend for over 7 years now.
Oh, babe, babe,
Baby.
baby. But yeah, that's all that we've been going through. So
Yeah.
I just feel like now since the whole world literally is just changing, I feel like we
Yeah.
just kind of need something to make us happier, especially nowadays. So this podcast and recording and doing YouTube, I feel like is going to be one of those things
To
make us a lot happier.
yeah, help
honestly.
us in a way.
Get our mind off things. It's just something we can do.
Yeah.
Because honestly, being adult, not even an adult, I still don't even consider myself an adult.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm 21 years
either.
old. We're both 21 years old, and I can't see myself as an adult yet because I'm just doing things that I don't know how to do. Nobody ever told me how to do it. I'm just doing it and hoping for the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah,
So-
that's sort of how it is.
Yeah,
Um,
that's just how it is in general. I feel like a lot of people feel like that. At least that's what I hope most of
Yeah.
the time.
sort of hard to get into the adult aspect when it's like when certain people don't really know how to
Hmm.
explain it properly. Like both of our parents aren't really. They've been writing off like
I'm all stupid.
like my mom's cool. My dad's cool. My dad is sort of my way of getting into school
I don't have a dad.
and my mom, she's cool. I love her and all that stuff. She sort of rides off everything like trying to stay stable with certain jobs and all that and I'm
Right.
like, is that really the adult way I want to live? Do I want to go to school
Yeah,
and
just working at McDonald's as a McDonald's manager
Exactly,
your entire life.
it's-
Isn't that what you want?
it's sort of like weird to think about the adult way.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound fun because it's just not what I want to do.
No.
I
Which
don't want to
is-
just work my whole life as a slave under some giant corporation, just
Yeah.
hoping I can make money paycheck to paycheck.
Exactly.
It's awful.
So
Eh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I love YouTube and all that stuff. I love editing, and if if uh if this could get us somewhere, that would be amazing because
Yeah.
we would be doing something we like,
Yeah,
and
one of the many
then-
things that I want to do.
and
definitely
then
is
we
YouTube.
would be getting income for this, which is
Yeah, I
which
mean,
would
we're
be,
already at 41 subscribers
I
still,
know.
you guys. That's incredible.
You
how
guys
you all
stayed.
stayed around.
it was
Honestly,
amazing. Like
I'm so happy you all stayed around.
Yeah.
Even if you never expected anything out of us,
Yeah.
still I'm really happy.
We have
that everybody.
190 videos.
We have a
on there.
lot.
We have
Ton of
so
videos.
much, and we've only had 40 subscribers,
Mhm.
and that was just the drive, you know?
I can't believe we
Because
edited that much. That's crazy to think about. It's even crazier because if I watch every video, I'll remember every edit
yeah,
we did.
I know.
That's the crazy
It's
part. It's like, whoa,
crazy.
I remember this,
I
and then I
remember
remember that
this.
part
Yeah.
exactly. I remember the frame because it was a bitch to edit that sound effect.
Yeah, I know. To
That's
think
just how
about
it is.
all that stuff. And yeah, if this could go somewhere, oop. If this could go somewhere, then it would be really awesome.
It would be awesome. I would really enjoy that because this is definitely one of the things I've always wanted to do with my
I
life.
could try and better promote the channel. I'll
Yeah,
look into it more
yeah,
since we have a new Elgato coming in,
yeah.
and
We're
I believe we could
and
get
since
better.
we like spent money on that, we're definitely gonna want to now.
Yeah, so back then money was really tight, and now I was like, all right, I'll
Thank you,
get this.
Senor Trump. Thank you.
And I was like, whatever. Um,
Hey,
we'll get this because
whatever. I'll buy myself something else.
because
New
it's
bed,
like
new
we
car,
need
whatever.
this. I know, $1,000 computer.
All right, let's stop. Let's get off this topic. That
um,
was great.
yeah,
It's
we're
fantastic. I
it's
feel
gonna
like
be good.
I at least I feel like I'm at my best right now. I feel like I'm definitely we're at a good place right now.
Yeah,
And I'm hoping with this, like this helps like me and Mayor get to a better place overall.
yeah, I would
Cause
really like
yeah,
this.
because it's just a fun thing to do.
Yeah,
Because overall, my main goal in life is just to be a comic artist or a voice actor. That's
yeah,
basically all I ever wanted to do with my life,
yeah.
and that's all I ever want to do with my life. Because it's the only thing I like. I like writing stories. I like drawing them out. I like voice acting. I love
Which
cartoons and
go
everything.
check out the MTG Shadow at Instagram.
Oh, thanks for plugging me, man.
I
Even though I
mean,
plug both of us at the end, but thank you,
yeah,
man. I
but I mean,
appreciate it.
it's like
Yeah, I'm
you
still
got all your art stuff
I
there.
post all my
It's really
art
cool.
stuff on my Instagram if anybody's interested. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's basically all I do. But yeah, that's all I want to do is just be a voice actor, make comics. Um, yeah, it's just like something fun like that. I love like creating adventures or going on an adventure. You know,
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
Here's the thing, which is gonna be weird. Um,
What?
we
Tell
have
me.
7 podcasts on the channel.
Do we?
Yeah.
7
Yeah,
only.
we have
I
7.
thought we'd have more.
Uh,
We didn't even get to 10. That's
no.
annoying.
So here's the thing. We're recording this podcast. So podcasts are going to be more active, I believe. Like we're going to have a lot more podcasts
Probably yeah.
because podcasts are so easy and simple to do. And
Yeah, when I edited it, I just sat there. I was like,
and I get it, gameplay of video games are cool,
yeah.
but podcasts are really nice to have because I've actually have friends who were like, "Oh, you have a
You have a
podcast?" And
stupid, sneaky little podcast. I
be-
love hearing your pathetic
and
little
I was
voice.
like, "Yeah, podcasts are pretty cool to have in the background
Hmm.
to
Do anything basically.
do
I
anything."
put podcasts in the background whenever I'm drawing or
Yeah,
something
same.
because I feel like
Um,
music distracts me too much. But
mhm.
podcast is just like, oh, cool, people in the background. I
Yeah.
like that.
And
It
what I
fills my empty void.
what I think was weird is how episode 7, I think it was Halloween.
It was.
Yeah.
It was the Halloween. I remember because I edited the spooky music at the end.
Yeah.
That was fun. Oh, I'm gonna do it
And
again. I'm gonna fucking do it
the
again.
podcast right here is making a full loop to the
That's
7th
right. You're right. Wow, that's crazy.
because it's October.
I'm gonna title this as episode 7. See how many people get confused. Be like,
So
what? Huh?
it's been over a year since.
Especially, well, I guess since our last podcast,
Yeah.
at least, because it's been a while since we recorded.
Yeah.
It was hard to get back into the groove of like recording a videos game.
Especially, I think we just sort of thought about the negative things
Mhm.
that affected,
Yeah.
like, that gave us
Yeah, we
sort
had
of
a
a
lot we wanted to
stress.
get off our chest. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's just what it was. We had a lot we wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
What better way than in a podcast, you know?
I know.
Genius! It's amazing. Who
It's
came up with this
amazing.
idea? It's fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah,
That's basically all we got to say.
all
But
we really had to say. Um, but
go on.
uh, I'm just
Go
trying to
on.
think of other things.
Well, I feel like we said all we need to say.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want this podcast to just be a total like downer and be like, oh no, they
No.
were going through something so bad, but yeah, it's just like we're not in a bad place or anything now. We're definitely feeling good.
Like, there's no, like, I've never had a thought of, like, offing myself or something because of this stupid pandemic. Which is, like, it's so, I just hate the fact of how people just off themselves
Yeah, I think
because of
a lot
all
of
the
people would hate
stress and
that.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going through the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And I've had my fair share. Shadow's had his fair share.
Yep.
And it's just keep going,
Keep
know?
trucking on, my friends.
Don't
Keep going on.
I've actually had a friend who was about to kill himself,
It
and
wasn't me, by the way.
yeah, not at all. So when I say friends and all that stuff, they're just very old people I used to
They're just
talk to
insignificant
back
people who aren't me.
like, I don't talk to them, but if they were to bring up something like killing themselves, I did talk
yeah,
to
I'm the
them.
most important one, whatever.
Yeah, Robert is the only one.
Yeah, I'm the greatest one, whatever.
He's the only one I could talk to, and I've actually met a lot of other people on Discord that I talk to, play games with. They're all really fun to hang out with. They've helped me out as well.
And if you're all listening, you all seem like wonderful people. I don't know any of you though.
Yeah.
You should tell them about this.
Yeah, I think I will.
I made a fucking podcast.
I made a
Listen
fucking
to it,
podcast.
you stupid idiots.
I'll
They'll be
post
like,
it in the
"Okay."
chat on there, and
Oh,
they'll check it out.
They're all gonna roast us.
They might.
I never been roasted before.
Well, only because we've never had
That's
enough
true.
people to do that.
I guess that's true, yeah. I have been a loner all my life. I'm sorry, maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's my fault we don't have a lot of friends.
Well, it's sort of like, it feels nice to at least have one person in your life that you just don't want to expand, and because we've always been cool with each other for years. We've never really had an argument.
I can't get him off my back. I'm just kidding. Yeah, how long has it been now? 7 years still? 7 years. That's insane.
That is because
we've known each other longer than people have been married. Isn't that incredible?
Oh my God.
Isn't that great? And the thing is, we knew each other since we were tiny, so
yeah,
we're just like, we grew up together.
It was so weird
I
that
used to be so stupid.
like, we lived across the street from
that
each
was
other.
insane. Still, I feel like I feel like we've said that before the
We've
podcast,
said
but it's
that.
still insane. It's like, oh, you walk this way, I walk this way too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're still walking.
freshman year.
You live here, I live right there. It was funny.
You joined the group.
Such a cool
I thought you were
experience.
cool.
We
talked to each
and
other.
then he clapped my cheeks in Pokemon. And fucked me
We
up.
walked home together, and we were like, yeah, like you said, you walk this way. And then
that was funny.
I was like, I live in this house. You're
I
like, I live in this one.
They're so fucking epic.
Oh my God.
We could play Smash Bros every day.
Yeah, we played Smash Bros. Melee.
We played Melee. We played
Brawl.
Brawl. Oh, those were the days, man.
Yeah.
Simple times. Those are good times.
Yeah.
Good times. When I used to go home and all I did was
It's good
read
to
manga.
reminisce.
I went home and I read manga. 3
Yeah.
manga every day. That's it.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I want to make something like manga so bad. It's a huge part of my life, I
It's
guess.
so weird. Just to always think about that. Like, you live across the street.
Oh, you live here.
And then we
Like,
always
if you're here and I'm there.
we always kept in contact with each other.
Yeah. Even when we lived like super far away.
Yeah,
like,
we
I
eventually
lived like
started.
super far away one like school year, but
Mhm.
I still came over like, hey guys.
Hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
That was sophomore
I'm
year.
gonna watch you do YouTube because you're so fucking epic.
I remember back when X and Y came out. That was the game that grew me and you together
Yeah.
as well. And I remember I called you on the DS because they had that feature.
I didn't know that. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Man, that's a foggy memory.
Yep.
I do remember playing X and Y in my room though.
Yeah.
I do remember that. We used to battle.
Oh.
Good times. Good
yeah.
times. I had bed bugs. It was good times.
They wanted to eat you.
Everywhere. How long is this? 35 minutes. Wow, we still got a long way to go. I'm glad we got all the sorry stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Now we can have fun with this conversation.
Very much.
All right, I got a question for you right off the bat.
Oh shit.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
It's got to do with October.
Okay.
If you can be any scary monster, like a vampire or a zombie.
You said B or B?
Yeah, like B. Like a vampire or a zombie or a ghost. Would a ghost count?
Yeah.
I feel like a ghost would count.
Yeah.
Which one would you be?
Out of those three or just...
No, out of like any monster. Those are just all I could think of because I'm stupid. My brain is small. Here, I'll tell you what I would be. Can you guess what I would be? I'd be a werewolf.
I was thinking werewolf for me as like, but then I was thinking logically into it.
Logically?
I was like, but when it's nighttime and
Shut up!
and I'm all wolf form, my bed will get messed up.
I just paid for this
My
fucking
new
bed. I
bed.
can't mess it up.
But I was also thinking other things like.
Like there's a bunch of things I didn't think of. Like,
I would be a boogeyman.
A boogeyman?
That would be sick.
What kind of things does a boogeyman do?
Hide under your bed and scare
That's
the shit
it. You
out
would
of
just hide
kids.
under your bed and scare the shit out of children.
Yes.
Me too.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That's pretty funny.
That'd be sick. And you could just sneak on out.
I'd be a werewolf. I'd totally be a werewolf. I mean, yeah, I'd mess up everything, but I'd look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the inner furry talking. I take that back. I think I think in real life, no, stop. I'm a vampire, okay? I'm a vampire. I'm a real life vampire. Well, I'm just like a vampire. If you shove garlic in my eyeballs, it's gonna hurt just like a vampire, right? All right, follow me. And if I look in the mirror, I'm just not there.
I'm just not there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
I would show you, but I wouldn't see myself, you know?
People would take pictures of you, and then
and I'm just not in there.
And then it's like you don't have to.
Like, I think that explains why my dad's a vampire. Because every time I took a picture with him and my mom, he was never there.
He was never there.
But the thing that mostly relates to me and a vampire is if, like, you know how you drive a stake through their heart and they die? If you drive a stake through my heart,
wow.
I'll die.
Wow, man.
I'll die too.
Are you actually a vampire? Am I a vampire too? Are we all just vampires? Oh my God.
Sorry, that's stupid.
Oh my God. I'm ending this.
See, it makes sense. But it's fun. I wish we could I wish Halloween was like still going, but I feel like it's gonna be all messed up now.
Yeah.
Because of the pandemic. Nobody's gonna go outside.
Yeah.
Nobody's able to get candy. I don't know why they're still selling Halloween candy too.
I know.
You just eat it for yourself. You
Exactly.
You just munch on
Twinkle tweet for myself.
I'm gonna have a good time today.
Oh, but also during this whole thing, we've watched anime.
Oh my God, I've watched so much anime. I've watched the entirety of JoJo because I was sick and tired of not watching or not getting any of the memes.
Not getting reference.
And I was like, all right, that's it. I've had enough.
Yeah.
I watched all of it, and I was like,
You watched all of JoJo.
It's pretty good.
I watched this cat one.
Out with it, you shit.
Was that one called A Whisker Away?
A Whisker Away. I watched that
That
one too.
one
That was a
cool.
movie, right?
Yeah, that was
Netflix,
a movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
It was a pretty good movie.
I liked it.
There was one scene I did not approve of.
Which one?
Was when the little kid like started petting her in like when she was in
I don't remember that.
I don't know if I want to spoil.
No, it's fine. Yeah, let's just get off the topic.
There was just one scene in there that was a big like, oh
Yeah, avert your eyes.
I'll show Robert.
No, I don't think
later.
I want to see that.
Okay. But I watched Silent Voice. That one is flipping good.
Movie. I'm glad you saw it. That movie made me want to learn sign language.
Flipping good.
I still want to learn sign language.
Yeah. And there were a lot of pretty good animes that came out during this whole thing.
I made him watch Demon Slayer with me too.
Demon Slayer was sick.
Oh, I love Demon Slayer. I knew you would love it, but I feel
Slayer.
like you wouldn't watch it by yourself. So I was
No.
like, all right, sit down.
It was
fucking watch
so
this
weird.
together."
But remember back then, guys, how Shadow didn't watch some of my recommendations.
Yeah.
He's gotten around to
I've
doing a
watched
lot
like
of
every
it.
single one of your recommendations.
Yeah,
The
which
only
is
one I
cool.
haven't watched is like Tokyo Ghoul.
Don't.
Yeah, I
Just
was
don't.
like, because you always say that too. You're always like, you don't have to if you don't. if you don't
Yeah,
want." So I was like,
yeah.
all right.
Because only the okay, personally, nobody hit me up with
Yeah.
anything,
No,
but
everybody hit him up. Hit up his DMs. Fuck him up.
I only liked the first 2 seasons.
What?
What?
That's insane.
And then I sort of got off, but Tokyo Ghoul was what got me into anime the most.
Oh, was that your first anime? I feel like
It was my anime to get me into anime. But then, so during this whole thing, I've watched like God of High School, Demon Slayer. I'm trying to think of other.
Tower of God too.
Tower of God. That
we
one was
we both
banger.
watched Sing yesterday for me, but we got like halfway into it.
Yeah.
It kind of was.
It's so
I don't know if
weird.
I like it or hate it.
I
really
know.
don't. I don't
No,
know.
it's so weird
Yeah.
because
We just kind of sat through it.
yeah.
That's just how I can explain it. Like we weren't excited, we weren't like annoyed. We just sat through it.
So we watched this Sing yesterday for me. I think that's what it's called.
That is what it's called. Yeah.
And then we watched some of the episodes. We were a bit meh.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, screw it, we're Demon Slayer.
Yeah. I was like, dude, you want to watch fucking Demon Slayer?
Yeah, I know that was we ran right through it because it's
we
so
really
funny.
Did. We watched all like 24 episodes, and then we
sick.
couldn't even watch 12 episodes of Sing yesterday.
Because it's such a weird anime.
It
You
is.
don't understand.
Yeah, no, there were too
I
many
don't
plot
see
points for me,
the plot
honestly.
points.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was like, I don't know if this person's gonna give this person or this
Yeah.
person's gonna give this person. So I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. You're all pissing me off.
You're all pissed at me.
I don't want to see any of you get together at this point. There was like paperclip guy, and then there was teacher lady.
Yeah.
And there was best girl.
I was like, oh.
I was like, this
Best
is
girl
too
is the
much.
one with the skirt.
with the scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
She walks around the
I mean
scarecrow.
the crow. But you watched Demon Slayer as well? No, I meant
That-
Goblin Slayer.
Oh,
getting
I
my-
loved Goblin Slayer.
getting my
Goblin
things.
Slayer was good. I watched the movie too.
Yeah, I did.
Goblin Slayer was good.
I mean, I had to watch the movie.
You have to. You got to.
You watched Overlord, which was very,
Yeah.
very surprising to me.
I remember I was like at the end of like the third season. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm watching Overlord.
That threw me right on out. I was like, what?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Albedo, best girl for me.
Albedo?
Mm-hmm.
I can get down with that.
Yeah. Like, they got some good girls in there, but Albedo is the one for me from that anime.
If I was Ainz,
Oh.
I'd be all over that.
Ainz in his full armor set is my. Oh, I love
I
that.
like how he looks when he's just like
Sick.
when he was just with his pants. When like he like lured all those people into
Yeah.
his dungeon. That part like
That was
looks
cool.
sick with the big chain around his
Yeah,
neck.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, all right, he looks fucking
He looks
badass.
freaking
right there. I was
badass.
Like, he looks badass right
He's
there. I
so
love it.
cool. I love that anime. I
Yeah.
can't wait till season 4.
Me too. It's got me
Oh.
excited now. Now we can both be like, holy shit,
Holy
Overlord season
Like,
4.
I was so hyped about the openings, and I played the openings at your place whenever I got the
Yeah.
chance.
And I was be like, man, it kind of slaps.
It kind of slaps. Season 3's opening is
That's the best opening.
So good.
All right, Mayor, I have a challenge for you.
Oh boy.
Can you guess how many anime I've watched in total my entire life?
You guys can't see, but I wide eyed open. Oh
yeah,
my
his eyes
God,
are bugging
me.
out. They're like on the floor, and his mouth's like wide open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could hear them from the ground.
you hear the boy yo yo yo. Can you guess? Cause I can't. But I've watched a lot.
I want to say like at least 60.
60?
The only reason why I say 60, right,
Yeah, right.
is because when you say watching anime and all that, one anime series can consist of many episodes.
Like Fairy Tail.
Like
One
Fairy
Piece,
Tail, that's one anime with like
300 episodes.
300
And I almost
episodes.
watched I was at like the episode 320 out of 4,
Yeah, so
340.
That's why I want to say at least 60 or 70.
That's a good number.
Because
I
I
feel
know
like I feel like it would be around 100 for me
Mhm.
at least.
For
But
me, I would say 40.
40. It's a good number too.
Probably below that.
Because you watched all of Naruto.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's one anime I've never watched. I've never watched Naruto.
Don't.
Never read the manga. I could probably read the manga.
Naruto
maybe.
is cool when it
Wants to be.
wants to be in the fight scenes. There's way too much filler.
Yeah, no, like that's the thing. Like I always see the fight scenes and I'm like, oh, that's so fucking epic. And
yeah,
then
but
I
like
see like Naruto eating udon and I'm like, that looks boring.
Like when you watch the fight scenes and then you come to me and you're like, "Oh, this fight scene was sick." I was like, "Yeah, that happens like 50 episodes later."
And I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah. So, I don't hate Naruto,
No. Yeah.
but it's a good show, but I can't watch it anymore after watching. I can't watch Boruto series.
No, I have heard Boruto was pretty bad. I mean, that's just I heard people like,
Yeah.
the manga is better, and I'm like, yeah, the manga's always better. Like,
Yeah.
what you could do about it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's just it. I probably have watched around 100 anime though.
Mhm.
I can still remember my first one. It's Soul Eater. I love
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater is my shit, dude.
Yeah.
I was so into Soul Eater. I think I told you, but I had like a Death the Kid ring. And I wore it to school. Oh, it was awful. That was awful. I felt so cool, but I was so stupid.
Bro.
I'm glad I'm over that. Now I have both rings. And I'm just kidding.
Sick.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Anime's been a huge part of my life this whole quarantine.
Yeah.
I can say that. But all I've been doing is watching JoJo. So that's all I've been doing.
For me, it was because League barely came into my life for just
Sure
over
I
a
don't
month.
feel like it.
It doesn't. It feels like League has
I feel
been.
like it's been there for before me.
No.
Every time I walk in here, I'm playing League of Legends.
I'm playing League
Get
of
out of my room.
I know you came over, but get out.
I'm waiting in the front of his door for like 10 hours, and he finally opens the door. He's like, sorry, I was playing League.
So League is there now. Let's see. Rainbow Six Siege. That one's a game to be played.
Man, all these games sound so boring to me.
I mean, to you. For me, I find excitement
I'm glad
and joy.
you could play those.
There was a new game that came out.
One of us has to be able to play those games.
There's a new game that came out. It's called Phasmophobia.
He plays Freddy Fazbear.
That game is sick. That game is awesome. You're just a ghost hunter searching for ghosts in a house, and the ghost could kill you if you're not careful.
You can play as a Bill Murray in his ghost hunter uniform.
Oh yeah, I
Pretty
also
sick.
got myself an Oculus Quest during this
Man,
whole
you got so much shit, dude. I didn't just realize how much shit you got. All I can say is I paid off my car. Man, you got so much shit in here. It's crazy to think of how different it was before the pandemic.
Yeah. So when we were recording just now, I have a bigger bed now. I just got a new bed, and it fits both of us, so we could just watch the TV, and it feels way comfy, way comfortable, comfier, and
English.
but before I used to have like a saucer chair that held two people, which was all right. That was our main thing to use all the time.
I'd always squeeze up next to you because of it.
And then I have the couch bed, which we didn't use at all.
Yeah, because he didn't want to record with me. And
Yeah.
he just hates me.
And then now we have the
played
couch.
League all the
Now we have a
time.
bed
Yeah.
to work with,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. You got your microphone stand too.
It's been pretty stable. Usually it's droopy if it's on the chair or something.
Yeah.
So it's pretty stable this time.
Nice.
Pretty good. But I'm hoping
Pretty
to get I'm probably gonna buy one today, honestly.
A what?
Stand like yours. A stand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just so it's better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might do that.
I guess
But I'll see.
it is pretty useful.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry, that was the dog that we were talking about in the beginning.
I don't think did we talk about
Just
it?
kidding.
I was like,
we were talking about we cut off Elmo's legs this episode.
I was like, did we talk about? So there's another dog in this household as well.
Dude,
So
he
there's
has so many animals in here. So many.
So there's Elmo, who's a Shih Tzu.
Yeah, he's
Now-
shit, yeah.
My stepdad got German short-haired
What a Great
breed.
Dane
I
or
think
something.
he's a hunting dog, and
It might be a Great Dane, something like that. I don't know.
no, he's called
He's got a big long old face.
German short-haired.
He looks like
I
an
think
Oreo
that's what
cookie too.
and he's an all right dog.
He's just massive.
Yeah.
When he jumps on me, I'm like, oh, you're big.
He's an all right dog. Like, he's a good boy, but
all
he
dogs
could
are good boys.
Yeah. But he acts up sometimes.
He do be acting up.
Yeah. So that's.
And then he's got his cat Nala.
Cat Nala.
He had a fish, but Nala murdered him in cold blood.
Yeah, I think I should explain that.
It was the funniest thing ever.
I think you guys knew about my beta fish I had. His name was Jiren.
Yep.
And I went out of town for 3 days. And then on the day I was coming back, hours before I came back home, she dropped his fishbowl, and like a cat, you would expect them to eat.
At least dispose of the body.
Yeah, but no. I was like, why is there water everywhere on one side of my room?
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? And I was like, where's Jiren? And then I was looking, and then across my room, I find his dried up body. I was like, oh my god, she smacked him all the way over here. I was like, Jesus, that's horrible.
Died a painful death.
It scars me to think about how he died.
That's awful.
It's so bad.
I
know.
Stupid giant furry monster just smacking you everywhere while you can't breathe.
That sucks.
That's probably the equivalent to us of like a giant furry sea monster.
Exactly.
Smacking us around in the water, and we're like.
I can't breathe, and you're smacking me.
You're like, just kill me, eat me,
just
please.
Kill me. That's so bad.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, but his poor fish.
His crusty
died.
body stuck to the floor.
Crusty. Oh, it's so funny to me. I'm an awful person, but yeah, rest in peace, his soul. Jiren. He'll still always be the strongest beta fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a strong boy. Lived for over
20 years. Yeah.
It's been a year. Like, over a year he was alive for.
That's the longest I've ever seen a beta fish alive. All my beta fish always fucking die.
I've always had beta fish in my life. I've at least had like 4.
Fish are cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay with fish.
So I've always taken care of beta fish, but this last one, I couldn't properly take care of him all the way through.
It's not really your fault, but it's funny as hell.
Nope. Oh, jeez.
Well, I think it's about time for us to wrap it up. As much fun as it is talking.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's about time to... I feel like I'm definitely back in the groove. I'm ready to record. I'm ready to go whenever
I want
we
the
get our
Elgato.
Yeah.
I want the Elgato.
As soon as it comes, we're going to record, and you guys are going to see some great content again.
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
So everyone who listens to this,
thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, and comment on it.
Honestly,
saying,
from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys.
Just saying your thoughts on many things, whatever you want to comment. More like,
yeah, honestly, constructive criticism, we're definitely open to that.
Yeah, criticism.
We're not the kind of people who like, no, we know more than you.
Oh my god!
How could you say that? You don't even have YouTube.
My video.
Yeah, it's like, no, we're gonna do our best, you know.
Yeah.
We definitely want to try hard
but
and do whatever we can.
I also want like comments being like, how have you been? You know, just say.
I'll comment that for you, babe. I comment
like,
that for
how have you been during this whole thing? Have you passed by something tragic in your life and you got over it and you're feeling good?
Yeah, and then we'll write you a full autobiography in your DMs.
In your DMs.
And then respond in full to like a 3-paragraph essay. Thank you.
I did much appreciate those people that commented.
Yeah, honestly, those of you who commented when we came back, I didn't expect anybody.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't expect
they were
anybody
like,
to even watch.
We missed you.
I was like, you guys still watch us?
Yeah.
What? And then I started crying and I like fell on my floor and I just like balled up.
Yeah.
It was incredible. It's a good feeling, honestly, knowing that somebody's there to watch us, even if we've been gone.
Yeah.
I really hope we get that again, and I swear we're gonna do better for you guys.
For sure.
I swear.
I mean, we have to.
We gotta.
We
spent
got the
money,
new
now we have to. We have
Elgato.
no choice. Literally no choice. It's all your fault now. Thanks. Jerk. Well, anyways,
All right.
thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for being a part of this. And
Definitely. We'll be here in the long run, okay? We're never gonna, even when we're like 76 years old.
Yes.
We're gonna be like, we finally got the newest Elgato. So it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Good. Bye, guys.
Bye now.
We'll see you next recording or podcast.
Mayor Audi.
Shadow Audi.